What is a client testimonial? A client testimonial is about your clients telling other people what their experience is like.
And it's an authentic story.
Exactly. And that's what's important. But that's what's so great about video, because you can have a nice little image of the person and then a little short text testimonial, and that's great. But that's easy to make up. They are easier to collect now, although still I think a lot of people aren't so great at it. See, Say, Hola, or other service that you could use for that. But as Claire's right, it's just not, it's difficult to get the real feeling that's when someone is talking to you, the camera like that, you start to mirror their emotions and feel the same way they do. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, it comes across as much more authentic. So
and it's amazing as well, because when you ask somebody to write something, they suddenly go very formal, very dry, and but when they say something on camera, they can say it really candidly, and actually they're uncut gems sometimes. Like, you can't pay for what somebody will just say off the cuff.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And some people are very polished at it, but actually even people who aren't, if they can just tell you what their experiences are like, that is worth a lot to other people, particularly from a social proof point of view. Because that's one of the reasons testimonials are very useful, is that people can very quickly get an idea of whether they trust your service, whether they trust you, and that you have other people working with you. Yeah. So I also think that you can use it from educating potential customers. So you can actually use it as a way of sharing information that potential customers might find useful. So it's a way of them not just saying how great the service is, but actually maybe giving away some secrets or some tips. So just a few stats. I like doing stats at the beginning of things, just so we know where we stand. Now I've dug these up from sources which aren't listed on here, but I'll make sure they're all in the notes. So if you want to dig further, but about on the stat I read, 92% of customers read online reviews before buying. So these are just text reviews, the things you see on Amazon or Say Hola. So that's a huge amount of people want to look at those. And like Lou, my wife, will often read the testimonials after she's bought something, and then sometimes go into a regret cycle. We all do that, I think, if you spend a lot of money on something. But certainly a lot of people read the reviews before they buy. And crucially, 70% of people trust reviews from strangers. They trust review from people they don't know. Now, you can get a bit of a problem online with review fraud, where people are paying other people to submit reviews. However, if you have enough reviews and you have a good mix of positive and a few negative, and they're balanced, they're a really good way to get an opinion and an idea of whether people are using it. Also, particularly whether you're getting regular reviews. You didn't just get a flurry of reviews at the beginning and then that's it. It's all about getting regular reviews so people can see that service is still working and people still like it. Also, this is quite interesting, that customer reviews can actually increase product conversion. Now, it depends on when they're used, but you can use it maybe as people are coming through the consideration decision stage of buying a product, and it can actually increase conversion. And this is where those product like tips or insights can be really useful, where you're sharing something about the software. I think it brings people a little bit closer. Something I've certainly reading on these pages, but also I learned from a couple of podcasts, is that videos trigger emotions. I think Claire mentioned that earlier. But if we see someone smiling, and you've probably found this watching the TV or something like that, if you see someone smiling, you will find yourself smiling as well. It's the same with laughter. If you listen to someone laughing on a podcast, I start smiling, I start laughing with them. We mirror people. That's what we do. Most people do that. We do it to feel comfortable. We do it because that's the social situation. And often as humans, as animals, we would do that when we're together and very close to each other. But video can give the impression of being close to someone. And also something else I learned quite recently is actually, if you can get close to the camera and have a tightly cropped shot, that will actually give the impression that you're very close to that person and create a deeper bond. I mean, none of it is as real as being next to the person, but it does echo that or mirrors it. Video also has a higher retention rate compared to text. Now, that's retention of the information that's in the video itself. So this is useful for any video work, whether testimonial or otherwise. but people find it a lot easier to remember because we're very visual creatures. That's how we work. If you found this podcast interesting, then you might like my marketing club. You can join for free to receive regular tips and advice so you can become more effective in marketing your business. Pro members get access to my live webinars every single month, along with all the previous webinars I've done. It's about 2 years worth now. There's even a podcast version that you can listen to while you walk the dog. You can find out more by visiting ratherinventive.com/club. That's ratherinventive.com/club. Bye for now.